What's going on? It's Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I am now in Bucharest, Romania. Just flew in. I had a layover in Frankfurt. Let me tell you about the people in Frankfurt. Frankfurt, ooh, they slow. They slow. They move so slow. And one thing that I've learned, either you got two options. Either get a longer layover, short layovers don't work in Frankfurt, or you gotta fly private. I can't wait till the day I could just completely fly private and I no longer have to subject myself to all of this airport nonsense and stuff. But yep, we are in Bucharest and it should be interesting. So about to head upstairs, try to see if I can get my luggage. They say that shorter layovers also have the potential for you not to be able to get your luggage because the time in between your plane landing and you getting on the other plane could possibly prevent you from actually getting your luggage that day. Then they got to drop it off to your hotel the next day. So learned lessons, things that I didn't know, I know now. And different place, different culture. I'll be here documenting the journey as usual and then letting you guys know exactly what's going on, and we'll be live streaming from here and all that too. But let me tap into some other things that I want to talk about prior to us getting out of here, right? Out of the airport. So one thing that I keep seeing in the comments in particular is that when somebody don't like what you say on the internet, not even somebody, let me be specific. When women don't care for what you're talking about on the internet, the first thing that they talk about, doesn't matter if it's politics, relationships, if they think that you're too arrogant. And I've seen this in so many different ways because I've been creating content for a long time. But let me break this down. You know what they do? First thing that they attack is your sexuality. Out of nowhere. It's the first ad hominem attack that they say. Either you're gay, or you must be gay. And if they really don't like you, and they find out that, okay, well, wait a minute, I can't attack his sexuality. I can't say that he's not married. I can't attack the fact that his wife is happy. His wife must not be happy. Like, it's the oldest trick in the book. It's the thing that they've always done, but it's very similar to when they say, who hurt you? Or you must got mommy problems. None of the above. Completely irrelevant to the conversation. Think about it from this lens. Let's use a few different examples. So I go on Hardly Initiated on Monday night, and in the live chat, obviously, they don't know what's happening in real time, and you don't even realize how bad that I just absolutely destroyed the dude until after you go and rewatch it and stuff like that, right? So in a live chat, obviously, he's empowered his people to come over and support him, which is cool. You know, more live viewers, more people interacting with the chat, more goes into the algorithm. I think that that's awesome. But you also got an opportunity to see how toxic his people is. Now, my people, or people that love me, or people that were discovering me for the first time, objectively, they just liked what I talked about, and so they rock with me, and so that's just the conversations that we was having, right? And then you can go and look at the actual comments after the video was over and what the people's sentiment was, and guess what? Objectively, they was able to say, okay, Anton beat the crap out of him, and that's just the end of the conversation, right? But his people, and again, you can kind of see whether he's having an effect on people's character and he talks about the right things. His people were so evil and angry. And these women that say that they want love and they're looking for the best man, first thing that they do, sexual references. Wife must be angry. She probably hate him behind the scenes and can't leave. I'm not even going to address all of that stuff because you already know what it is. If y'all been rocking with me for any period of time, you already know what that is. politically. Women that don't like what you say about the fact that you're not voting for Kamala Harris. Now, they've got men in tow that help them substantiate their argument. Jamal Bryant, Barack Obama, they must be misogynists because they don't want to vote for a woman. They must be gay. I'm sure that the women in their lives are so absolutely mad at them. Have y'all experienced this too?
We're just listening to you.
Oh, y'all like that? Okay, so y'all agree, right? I mean, it's true. The first thing that they say is you must be misogynistic because you don't want to vote for a woman. No, she's just bad. She's bad. She's bad at what she says. She's bad at debating. She's bad with her policies. She has a horrible record. And now we're finding out that she has some form of election interference when it came to prosecuting Trump in the first place because Fonnie Willis and Nathan Wade actually met with her. According to the White House logs, public information, they actually met with her before filing the charges over in Georgia. So even if men that don't even know me just caught a flight with me here, they know it. They cracking up too. That's why they laughing. But see, the difference between me and everybody else is that I say the quiet part out loud. You know why? Because I don't worry about no job. I'm not worried about no sponsorship. I'm not worried about anything. When you self-made, you do what you want to do, not what you think people enable you to do. I'm not worried about an audience saying, I don't like him anymore. Listen, if you don't like it, cool. I'm okay with you unsubscribing. I'm okay with you not watching videos. I have never lost subscribers. I don't care. And the reason is because my audience understands me. But my audience don't even need to agree with me 100% of the time. I say in my live streams that my chat is my co-host. And I tell my moderators, don't mute people because they disagree with me. Let them rock. Let them do what they say. Let them say what they want. I'm not of the censorship kind. Now, when you start to personally attack people or it gets overly disingenuous or overly disrespectful, then of course you're going to have to be timed out and you're going to have to be put on punishment. But I don't care what people think, and that's why I say what I want to say. And my audience understands that. But listen, notice, if any of y'all stop simping out, and if any of y'all finally get some backbone and say, you know what, I want to pick my balls up, I want to be a man again, and you actually say what you really think, even to the woman that you land next to. The reason why you can't tell her the truth is because you got to go to sleep with her the next day. And then you know she's gonna be evil and she's gonna be feeling some type of way, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't let her tell you that she the head of household no more. She not. She not. We've civilized society so much because we're no longer hunter-gatherers that women actually believe that they can do it on their own. And I say kudos to them, let them do it. But you know who was the most affected when the pandemic hit? Who got most laid off? Who got most evicted when the moratorium was up? You know who's the ones that was begging for student loan forgiveness from the federal government? It was women. And listen, I think that women are awesome when they truly lean into the thing that they're great about in their femininity. But I'm not so sure that I'm okay with the fact that they keep insulting you every time that you have an opinion that's different from theirs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to tell the truth, even if it makes you uncomfortable. And I'm about to enjoy Romania for a little while after I have a conversation about whether or not we're going to get our luggage on time. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. And then the last but not least, make sure you guys get your tickets to come and kick it with me in person. Discount code Anton. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.